Welcome back, NUIC football fanatics. We're here to bring you our Week 7 state rankings and predictions, along with our NUIC Power 5. Shane, not a lot really happened last week as far as change in our top 10s that I see. At least on mine, I don't have a lot of change. I see one team in both classes that I've moved in. Both of them have been ranked previous in the season, though. Dropping out one team in both rankings. Really a lot of same standings as far as the top 10 goes this week.
Right, this week there wasn't really a lot of even close games, so to speak. It was a lot of the top teams, continued with blowouts. What we've really been seeing all season. There's a far difference from the top teams of our rankings to the bottom, in what I feel. But like you said, there's really not been much shifting, and even the teams that did lose, they lost to quality opponents, so they didn't fall out of the rankings this week.
Right. Speaking of which, we'll start with mine. I'll go with the Class 1A here. I have Decatur St. Teresa coming at number 1. They are 6-0. They won 34 to nothing over Moweaqua Central A&M. At number 2, I stick with the Forreston Cardinals, who are also 6-0 with their 62 to nothing win over East Dubuque. Number 3, once again, I have the Tuscola Warriors, who are 6-0. They beat Warrensburg Latham last week, 56 to 27. Coming at number 4, making a little bit of a jump up here this week is Ottawa Marquette, who is 6-0 after their 58 to 7 win over Elgin Westminster Christian. Coming in at number 5, I moved the Lena Winslow Panthers up into that spot. They are 5-1 after their 34 to nothing win over Amboy. Number 6, I have the Stockton Blackhawks, who come in at 6-0 after their 54 to 6 win over Warren. Coming at number 7 is Athens. I dropped them down 3 spots from last week. They lost 21 to 19 to the number 6 ranked team in Class 2A, Maroa Forsyth, 21 to 19, dropping their record to 5-1. At number 8, I have Argenta Oriana moving up a couple spots. They are 6-0 on the year after their 54 to 20 win over Cerro Gordo. At number 9, I moved the Aquin Bulldogs up a spot. They're 6-0 after their 55 to 8 win over River Ridge. And coming in at number 10, I have Bureau Valley re-entering the top 10. They are 4-2, and they beat Sherrard last week 34 to 21.
Very good. We actually have the same 10 teams, just in a little bit of different order, personal preference, really. Number 1, for the 7th week in a row, Decatur St. Teresa, and number 2, Forreston Cardinals. Our top 2 teams, really, in 1A, what we feel to be this point. Nothing's really changed to change that, really. Number 3, Tuscola Warriors. They're there every year. Number 4 this week, I bumped Lena Winslow up a couple spots. Number 5, Ottawa Marquette after the big win over Elgin. Number 6, the Stockton Blackhawks, the team that just keeps rolling. Number 7, Argenta. Number 8, Athens after their loss to Maroa Forsyth, dropped them down from what I had them at 4 last week. Number 9, the Aquin Bulldogs jumping up a spot, and number 10 as well, Bureau Valley, who re-enters the pool this week.
All right, so that'll take us to our panel vote where at number 1 we have Decatur St. Teresa. At number 2 we have Forreston. Number 3 is Tuscola. Number 4 we have Ottawa Marquette. Coming at number 5 this week is Lena Winslow. At number 6 is Stockton. Moving up at number 7 is Argenta Oriana. Moving down is number 8 Athens. Number 9, we have Aquin moving up a spot, and number 10, we also have Bureau Valley ending up there on our panel vote as well. So this takes us to our Class 2A state rankings. At number 1, I have Downs Tri-Valley, who is 6-0 after their 45 to nothing win over previous number 12 ranked El Paso Gridley. At number 2, I remain with Sterling Newman. The Comets come in with a 6-0 record after their 38 to 8 win over Princeton. At number 3, I have Deer Creek Mackinac. Once again, Pretty much been sitting there all season long. They are 6-0 after their 62-0 win over Minunk Fieldcrest. At number 4 is Mendon Unity. They're 6-0 after their 55-0 win over Jacksonville Rout. Number 5, I remain with the EPC Wildcats, who are 6-0 after their 14-6 win over Dakota last week. At number 6, I move Maroa Forsyth up a little bit. They're 5-1 after they beat the previous number 6 in Class 1A Athens 21-19. At number 7, I have Fulton, who beat Morrison 34-13 yesterday. At number 8, I have Hamilton West Hancock, who continues to dominate. They are 6-0 after their 46-14 win over Macomb. At number 9 is Orion. They are 5-1 after they pounded Monmouth Roseville 49-0. And new to the top 10 this week, coming at number 10, is Anawan Wethersfield, who comes in at 5-1 after their 20-7 win over Princeville.
Yeah, just like 1A, 2A, our teams are virtually the same. This doesn't really happen often every year. I mean, this to me seems kind of rare.
Yes, I would agree with you on that.
My number 1 team in 2A is Sterling Newman. They've been there all year for me. I don't see a time to move them down now, even though the number 2 team, Tri-Valley, is knocking on the door, I think, for my number 1 spot. Number 3, I like Fulton. 4, Deer Creek Mackinac. At the 5 spot, Mendon Unity. 6, the EPC Wildcats. 7, Orion. I even dropped Maroa Forsyth this week, even after their big win over Athens. You know, like I said last week, I just feel that these teams in front of them would beat them in a head-to-head matchup. Maroa, keep doing what you're doing. Number 9, West Hancock, and number 10, re-entering for me, Anawan again.
So we did have the same top 10 there once again. As far as our panel vote in Class 2A, we have number 1, Downs Tri-Valley. Number 2 is Sterling Newman. Number 3 is Deer Creek Mackinac. Number 4 is Mendon Unity. Number 5 is EPC. At number 6, we have the Fulton Steamers. At number 7 are the Trojans of Maroa Forsyth. Number 8 is Hamilton West Hancock. Number 9 is Orion. And at number 10 is Anawan Wethersfield. This takes us to our NUIC Power 5. Not a lot really has changed here either. So I'll just go ahead and start. At number 1, I have Forreston. At number 2, I have EPC. At number 3, I have Stockton. Number 4, I have Lena Winslow. And at number 5, I have the Ackland Bulldogs.
Yeah, this week the top teams won again, so my Power 5 is virtually the same as last week. Number 1 team, the Forreston Cardinals, followed by EPC Wildcats at number 2. My number 3 team, the Lena Winslow Panthers. Following them would be the Stockton Blackhawks, and following Stockton also from the Upstate Division is the Ackland Bulldogs.
And as far as our panel vote goes for the Power 5, at number 1 we had Forreston. At number 2 is EPC. Making a jump to number 3 this week is Lena Winslow. At number 4 is Stockton, and number 5 is Ackland. So that gives you an insight on our Week 7 state rankings and our NUIC Power 5. As you can see, not a lot has really changed much this week based off of the amount of teams that were winning.
Next week's
next week's going to be good. We got quite a few matchups that are going to change some of these rankings around. As always, root for the NUIC.